celebrating 15 years of Young Turks.
CNBC-TV18 is very proud to have partnered with the Schwab Foundation and the Jubilant Bharatiya Foundation for the last 15 years to bring you stories of the scores of entrepreneurs whose innovative and sustainable social enterprises are literally changing the way business is being done at the bottom of the pyramid. And as is usually the case at the end of such summits, we've come away with a clear sense of the problems, but perhaps a vague idea of the solutions. So it is now time for us to look squarely at solutions, not just run-of-the-mill ideas, but breakthrough solutions that have the potential for scale and can make a deep impact. I want to borrow from Mark Twain, who said, "Don't let schooling interfere with your entrepreneurship." So may I suggest to each one of you here in this room, don't let business interfere with your entrepreneurship. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce you to the finalists of the Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award. And let's start with our first finalist for this evening, Enable India.
Many years back, my brother started growing blind at the age of 15. And Deepesh and I had a journey where we worked on his rehabilitation. And today he's doing really well. But somewhere down the line, Deepesh and I felt that what are we doing about, the others?
Enable India was founded in 1999 by this husband-wife duo, Shanti Raghavan and Rupesh Sutaria. Enable India works towards inclusion of people with disabilities into the economic and social fabric of India. Today, the venture has provided technical and training solutions for over 4,500 people, leading to employment, and over 81% of these persons are financially supporting their families.
So one of the multinational companies, basically it's an IT company, and they started kind of telling that, we would be interested in hiring persons with disability. How would we go about? Let's look at that. So we kind of went and started doing a job analysis and looking at different roles in the IT company.
I'll tell you a very interesting solution we did with a public sector bank. How does a visually impaired look at the account number in the passbook? So all we did was we told them, if you can barcode the passbook, then the barcode can just be scanned, and that will be useful for a visually impaired and a person without disability.
Once the analysis is done, Enable India offers print and media-based guides to organizations to help them hire, induct and employ people with varied disabilities in relevant roles. Slowly but steadily, Enable India has created over 50 workplace solutions to help persons with disability work effectively and efficiently on par with their colleagues. They have managed to map out 272 roles for 9 disabilities across 27 sectors. But Enable India's biggest mission is to remedy prejudices.
When we started looking at, say, companies, then the first thing they want to do is not to take a person with disability. When we look at the family, they are already in shock, and they've still not come out of it even after 20 years of the person with disability being there. And fundamentally, the root cause you could see is only one thing. Each segment was not able to see. They could not see the ability of a person with disability. They could not see the opportunity of finding solutions. And when you find a solution, not only does it help the candidate, it helps you in your own self-development.
We also had to do a lot of awareness in the companies. So awareness, sensitization. Yes, we as leaders are okay to hire a person with disability. But what about the team where the person goes and starts working and all that? So we needed to sensitize the team.
Currently, the majority of Enable India's initiatives are financially supported by Axis Bank Foundation, Azim Premji Philanthropic Initiatives and JP Morgan Chase. Enable India has already reached out to more than 10,000 users via its Academy portal and over 5,000 users via the mobile social network platform. So what's on their to-do list? Well, the plan is to simply expand the reach of these platforms and create real impact in every possible way to someday enable all of India.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next finalist this evening, Nishu Dolo's Entrepreneurs Associates, is headquartered in Kohima and is transforming the way the youth in Nagaland approach their work life. Let's take a look at how Entrepreneurs Associates has built itself as a social enterprise.
Committed to change the economic structure of Nagaland from a salaried economy dependent on the state establishment for jobs to an economy driven by entrepreneurship and business, Nishu Duolo decided to empower the Naga youth.
As a young man, in 1992, along with some of my friends, we decided to change ourselves first before we change our society. This led us to demonstrate by selling door to door and selling newspapers in the streets. This left a lasting impression on me, and despite having a secure job as a lecturer, I decided to take up entrepreneurship and also encourage other young people to take up entrepreneurship.
And this led to the formation of Entrepreneurs Associates in 2000. The start was not easy. Members had to fight skepticism not just from different sections of society but from within their families as well. The Entrepreneurs Associates model is different. It trains unemployed youth in taking up entrepreneurship and works with banks to provide credit to the most vulnerable groups: farmers, SHGs and unemployed youth who have no access to formal credit. The venture also provides training and mentoring to create sustainable livelihoods and develop micro-entrepreneurs with a profit-making activity.
I'm the first generation entrepreneur. I did my master's degree in political science from Nagaland University. Like any of the educated youth, after my post-graduation, I was on a lookout for a government job, but unfortunately I couldn't find any. So on a hunt for a government job, fortunately I came across Entrepreneur Associate conducting entrepreneur skills development training, a crash course for 6 months. I attended this program and then I decided to take up entrepreneurship as my profession. And today, with a loan of 20,000 given to me by EA, then in 2008, I have 3 shops employing 7 of them. So today I can proudly say that EA, what my formal education couldn't give me in 17 years, EA had given me in just a span of 6 months.
Entrepreneurs Associates has not only helped frustrated youth turn entrepreneurs but has created a sustainable revenue model for itself. The venture charges 3,000 rupees as training fees for a 45 days training session, 18,000 rupees from funders or trusts and 8,000 rupees from the government to train youth and farmers in rural areas. It also generates revenues through its consultancy services and from banks for providing business facilitation roles.
We found out that this can be leveraged to a further extent, so we developed the cooperative wing and also we have developed another finance company to fund our activities. We believe that our activities can be replicated and scaled up not only in Manipur and Nagaland states of Northeast India but the entire northeastern region.
Celebrating 15 years of Young Turks.